Kick you on the chin. Welcome in. Doing midnight cat. Playing a little WWE My Rise, WWE 2K25, the My Rise career mode. I don't know why this mouse is acting wrong. Mm. 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 It's an interesting spin to have like a tag team partner. Like, this is different than the other season or other.
So, this is how number one draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pierce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this on the Indies, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best. Which, in my case, is being bold and brash.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
We need to hit them harder than they hit us. Punch them right in the mouth so they know who they're messing with. They showed up here and caused chaos? Okay. We go to NXT and do the same thing, but worse.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Let's do it.
You ready?
We're gonna punch them right in the mouth.
Let's do this. What the hell?
Well, hello there. Have a good flight down? We were expecting you.
We were not expecting you.
For the uninitiated here, I'm Troy Simpkin, former WWE producer, now NXT Mutiny's top producer. We knew you'd be coming and we outsmarted you. NXT is clearly not broadcasting here tonight, and instead has moved to a secret, undisclosed location.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm afraid not. Man, you should see the looks on your faces.
Can I strangle him? I want to strangle him.
I'm just the messenger.
Well, we came all the way here. We're not gonna leave empty-handed.
I think I see where this is going.
Yeah. We're taking Troy with us. He clearly knows more than he's letting on, and we can use him as a bargaining chip.
You're calling the shots.
This really isn't necessary. I'm just a producer. I'm clueless.
We know. You're coming with us.
Please be gentle.
NXT Mutiny. You one-upped us. Well played moving the location of your show. But if you think you outsmarted us, think again. See, I've brought in someone to help even the sides, and she had a brilliant idea.
That's right. We have borrowed your top producer, Troy Simpkin. Say hello, Troy.
Hello? Help, please?
All right, that's enough. So, NXT Mutiny. If you want Troy back,
What's up, Bree?
show
Welcome
up to
in.
Raw and fight us. I have my debut match later tonight, and your buddy Troy will be out there at ringside.
And unlike you, we're not going to run and hide. We're going to be exactly where we say we are.
See you soon.
Please show up.
How you doing, Bree?
I gotta turn these entrances off because I couldn't even see. I mean, I can't even hear no music.
Here she is, making her WWE debut with what seems to be a 50% willing entourage.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from New York, the Superstar!
Most would want all eyes on them for their WWE debut, but she seems fine sharing the spotlight.
She's not sharing the spotlight, Saxton. That's a watchtower searchlight. She and her partner are letting former WWE producer Troy Simpkin know that there's no escape from captivity.
Welcome in, fictional bot.
A bold debut so far. Let's see how she fares in the ring.
Welcome in.
The consummate underdog
I think
of the
that's
women's
the
division,
Devil's
Zelina
Jester.
Vega.
Nice.
And her opponent, representing the LWO from Queens, New York, Zelina Vega!
Zelina, one of the smallest competitors with the biggest heart.
Yeah, now Zelina is sitting under the learning tree of Rey Mysterio and the rest of the LWO. Zelina really has a chance to break out even further.
Zelina looking to make the LWO and her family proud tonight.
I had heard this new addition to the WWE roster has a take no prisoners mentality. but she seems to be bending her own rules here tonight.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, Saxton. Now, former WWE producer Troy Simpkin may not be well-liked, but he's the bait they're using to draw Mutiny out.
The question now is whether Mutiny will bite the hook and how any of this may impact the fight going forward. Neckbreaker! Ouch! Oh, goodness, what a moonsault. Shoulders down, pinning predicament.
And she kicks out. Maybe she knew that wasn't going to put her away, but it definitely kept her down for a beat.
Man.
Laying waste to the back of the neck.
Oh, look at this wicked striking ability. Turn out the lights.
Pin attempt, here it is.
She kicks out at one.
Not time to expect victory yet. Man, just a multitude of strikes. Wow.
And I can assure you that wasn't part of Zelina's usual cold and calculating strategy. Ooh, the forearm connects.
Setting it up. Thunderous clothesline.
Perched up top. Totally missed that one.
Ooh. Bad move.
Uh-oh. Harlem sidekick. No, no, no. Oh, God. Terrible landing on the outside.
My goodness, I think I heard something break on that crash landing.
She throws her back in. Ooh. Double knee face breaker. Boom. Read that one.
The knee to the jaw.
Into the jaw.
Uh-oh. Harlem sidekick. A rolling elbow.
She's going in for the pin.
Raises the shoulder before the one count.
Clearly, she's still got a lot of fight left in her.
Springboard, but nobody home. Downward spiral.
Might have her shoulders down. Almost ended it there.
She just won't stay down.
Kicks to the face.
Oh, several kicks to the face, and one more for good measure. Rolled up from behind. This could be a counters. Cover.
She kicks out with force.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going.
Ooh, wow.
Lights out. Zelina being sized up.
Finds the room to land a back elbow. Oh, my Lord. What contact. Wasting no time. Into the cover. Picked up the victory.
Welcome in.
What a debut! She not only showed off the fearless, relentless approach we'd heard about, but also secured a huge win in her first match here at WWE.
And right in front of NXT's own Troy Simpkin. You have to wonder what Mutiny's next move will be to recover their abducted producer.
It's pretty cool that they integrated both the guy and girl's careers into one. Subtitle. Like, oh, good. Change your change her name. What was her name in the old season? I don't remember. Yeah, I remember we had a name. I had a name for her in the season mode. I don't remember what it was. I'm trying to find it now. Funny because these are my exact characters from 24, but I can't remember the old girl's name. I think it was like something Bailey something. Man, Nation. Oh, there it is. Bailey Spencer. That's what it was. Welcome in, Cameron.
Can't believe my plan didn't work.
We both thought Mutiny actually cared about Troy. But like they said, I guess he's just a worthless twit.
Hey, I'm standing right here. And I'm just as shocked as you are that Mutiny didn't ride in on their white horses to save their prince. I wonder if I can get my old job back. Can either of you put in a word with Triple H?
We need to find something NXT actually cares about to lure them into a fight. Otherwise, they're going to keep dodging us.
What about their precious Unity Tag Team Championships? If kidnapping Troy didn't work, maybe we could title nap those?
You might be onto something there. But how are we going to find out where they're broadcasting from?
I could help with that. If you put in a good word for me.
Yeah, sure. What can you tell us?
I may have been on a group text that mentioned the undisclosed location of their shows. But first I'll need reassurances.
Troy? Disclose it. Now.
Okay, fine.
Turn it off. Video game dev, welcome in. Okay. But in the meantime, I have my TV chair, y'all. Just playing a little WWE 2K25, the My Rise
Another successful
season
Unity
mode.
title defense for Alexis King and JC Jane.
Hang on, we have some visitors from the Raw and SmackDown side.
How'd they find out where we are? Did you tell them, Saxton?
It wasn't me, but they're taking the fight to the champions.
Good.
So
It's
last
about
year you had to
time.
play
It
two
looks like we're
different, a
going to have an
male
impromptu brawl in our
version and a
hands.
female version.
This is an incredibly bold move to
This
come
year I
down here and
like
bring
that
the
they
fight
put
to
together
Mutiny.
It's
the
bold
career
and
mode,
brilliant,
so
Cole.
it'll be the guy
Attacking
and
in
the
an
girl
undisclosed
together.
location. The
in the
Unity
sequel.
champs were totally complacent. They let their guard down, and now they're paying the price.
I still can't figure out how they found us. Do you think my phone might have been hacked? If so, do you think Mutiny would hold that against me?
Running Hurricane
Oh wow,
Run.
you can hit
Acrobatics like that
the
take a
guys can hit
tremendous
the
amount of
girls and the
cardio
girls can hit the
and
guys in this
strength.
game. That's crazy.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, look at it torture their opponent. Uh-oh, this isn't gonna...
Up high! Saw what was coming and got out of dodge quick.
From the top. Ow! No telling what she'll find under the ring here.
She knows what an important equalizer the kendo stick can be.
Big boot.
Both wrists captured and man, knee strike. Stopping their opponent.
Followed by a forearm smash.
Ouch!
Ooh.
Hammering down on the knee.
Bang! Boom! to take this match to the outside.
And a stomp to the gut.
Oh my gosh, terminating knee smash.
Springboard! Jumping neck breaker. Ouch!
Oh, vicious running knee lift.
Now looking to do battle right here in front of us.
Oh my goodness, diving moonsault. My God. Setting up for something here.
Alexis King takes a vicious buckle suplex.
And JC's nailed with a stun gun.
The champs are down.
Where are they headed now?
They're grabbing the Unity titles.
I think they're leaving with them.
And the champs can't do anything about it.
They've come in here and stolen the NXT Unity Tag Team Championships. I love it.
Score one for Raw and SmackDown.
That was pretty cool. Let me get my backup. Welcome in.
I saw what you did by invading NXT's secret location and acquiring their Unity Championships. Bold move.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We've known each other since we were kids.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it, so this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I just meant to go to settings.
holders of the Unity titles.
You gotta love the swagger to walk into this arena holding those two belts they didn't even earn.
Hey, they are the current Unity Tag title holders. It's just in this case, I mean that literally. They are holding the titles.
Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our Tag Team Championship match.
And this is the one I've been waiting for all day, Cole. What these teams can do inside that ring never ceases to amaze me.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Lexis King and Jason Jane have successfully defended their Unity titles multiple times, and you can bet they're itching to reclaim their stolen belts tonight.
Yeah, but those defenses were practically gift-wrapped with hand-picked opponents in favorable locations. Tonight, they face a real challenge.
We will see. These two new allies have a history, but the big question is, can they gel in an official match and walk away with some hardware?
If this lands, it might be all over.
Samoan driver.
Big move followed up with a pin attempt.
He needs a little more than that to end things this early.
Bam!
Watch the educated hands and feet. Like he's got 11 arms and feet.
Harlem sidekick. Big punch. Ouch. What a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. Oh, man, inverted backbreaker. Ow! Isolating their opponent's arm and oh!
And a series of vicious stomps.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that.
Goes into the corner.
And he has an answer for King. What a counter by Lexis. Range down an elbow in retaliation. Boom! And a big boot.
Please welcome in.
Oh my gosh! Terminating knee smash.
Legs caught.
These two are finding an answer for everything.
And now the tag.
Oh yeah, she is feeling it. Her energy's contagious. She tags her partner into the action. Oh, vicious running knee lift. Getting him right into the corner.
Flying shoulder block.
Teamwork could be exactly what makes the dream work in this title match. And he got to his partner.
Pump kick.
Looking to seal the deal, guys.
Kick out before the refs count.
She just shocked everyone in the ring.
Oh, she manages to reverse it.
these two have in store.
Double shoulder block.
Those two are in such a cohesive... Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the producer who was wrapped up in all this?
I think so. Seems like he's working against NXT Mutiny now.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Troy, the producer.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity Tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's
Welcome in,
bow.
Casey.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you used that goofball Troy to find where Mutiny was hiding and then win their Unity titles. Well done.
I guess Troy's show of loyalty in our match was enough to get his job back.
And we discouraged Mutiny from trying to hide from us. They said from now on, they'll be back at the Performance Center.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
We spoke to him, and he insisted it's what's best for business.
Welcome,
I
Bree.
guess we have to take him for his word at this point.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Oh, this is cool. Look, go to Raw as JO, go to SmackDown as Baby. I think that's cool. I think this is cool that they have a intergender tag team championship. Like WWE's never had that, but that AAA brand, they have like the one that's in, I think it's in Mexico, AAA, but they just acquired them, so they integrated it into like the season mode, career mode. That means when you create your character, I could be your tag team champion, tag team partner, or we'd be champions, like we always wanted.
Like you always wanted.
Yup, cause like
You always wanted.
in the 24 game, it wasn't like that.
What the hell's going on around here today? All the suits look like a donkey kicked them in their tender bits.
That is a very specific analogy, but the reason everyone's upset is Mutiny is creating their own title, the NXT Mutiny Championship.
Why should we care? It'll go right down the memory hole with the multiversal Infinite Championship and every other fake belt in history.
We're already bleeding superstars to their side. An NXT Mutiny Champion gives them even more credibility. I tried to get Triple H to stop them, but he hasn't even returned my call. If Mutiny keeps gaining momentum, I'm on track to be the last GM of Raw, which is a distinction I'd prefer to avoid.
I'm not looking to be your last #1 draft pick either.
What can we do at this point other than sit back and watch?
My partner and me took their Unity belts. How about I go down there, win their made-up tinfoil title myself, and show them exactly what I think about it?
That's borderline nuts. We're in a war, and you'd be walking behind enemy lines without any backup.
I don't need any backup.
I can't officially sanction this, but it sure would make an impression. And if somehow you pulled it off, it might turn the tide of the whole war. You sure you want to do this?
Let's roll. I'm going to walk into Mutiny's house, put my feet up on their couch, and serve them a case of frosty Stone Cold Steve Austin style whoop-ass.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Welcome in. Nice.
Bar Coffee getting ready for a battle against Nathan Frazier.
I hope they tear each other apart.
What the hell? One half of the Unity champions just tossed Nathan Frazier aside like a sack of wheat.
It looks like the Unity champ is going after Coffee next.
And the referee's going to let this one go. We have a new matchup, guys.
What we have is a fight.
This wasn't a scheduled match, but it looks like we're going to get it nonetheless.
And it looks to me like Mark Coffey's about to become the second member of the NXT Mutiny roster tonight who's going to lose some teeth to one half of the Unity champions.
Mutiny claims to like anarchy. Well, tonight, they're getting all they can handle. Stop right to the gut.
Well-placed kick. Firm control. Oh, God, what a shot to the face.
Springboard moonsault! Wow! Looks like that really got him there.
Yeah, but he's still got plenty in the tank, and there's still plenty of match left.
Rolling elbow right on the mark.
And Coffee is really being knocked around here.
Coffee now just trying to survive.
Turning the tables.
Finally, Coffee's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
Coffee trying to bring the fight back in this one. I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Oh, please don't remind me, Corey.
What's going on, Don?
Harlem sidekick.
From out of nowhere.
RKO. And right into the cover.
Might end this.
Coffee's been defeated, but apparently that isn't enough for the WWE loyalist.
He's kicking Coffee right out of the ring. It looks like the Unity Tag Champ has something to say.
Everybody in this building knows I go where I want to, when I want to. So when I heard Mutiny was getting big ideas about making up their own title, there was only one place I was gonna be. And that's right here in NXT Mutiny. I just obliterated 2 of your guys, and I'll do the same thing to the rest of your damn roster if I have to. Because that mail order belt, I'm taking it just like me and my partner took the Unity titles. So go ahead and...
You knew this had to be coming.
Kevin Owens is one of the leaders of NXT Mutiny, and he has heard enough.
When you came out here like a tough guy jumping people from behind, I thought about sending the entire locker room out to smash you like the tackling dummy that you are. But I have a better idea. See, I'm not going to let some WWE poster boy ruin our show. You want this mail order belt that's about to become the most valuable prize in the business? Then all you have to do is compete in our main event tonight. A qualifying gauntlet match.
One of the biggest superstars in WWE is going to main event NXT Mutiny in a gauntlet match.
And if he wins, he'll have a shot
Oh,
at being
man.
the first ever NXT Mutiny champion.
Hey, you.
What's up,
My
Wade?
name's Psycho
Welcome in.
Sally, and
I don't want to hear one word from any of you traitors. What's wrong? Too afraid to mouth off now that we're standing face to face?
I thought you didn't want to hear one word from any of us traitors.
Well, it is kind of boring out here in the parking lot. So might as well say your piece.
I was just going to ask if you're hungry. Catering is really good tonight. There's even cake!
If Bailey and Kevin Owens think I'm walking into some trap right before I run your little gauntlet...
Wow, you seem really mad. Are you more of a pie person?
Look, I don't know you, Psycho Sally. This isn't personal. But you're a soldier on the wrong side of a civil war where you're the bad guys.
We're the bad guys? You and your partner broke into our arena, kidnapped our producer, then proved what heroes you were by returning the Unity Championships to the company that fought creating them for years.
After Mutiny declared war on WWE and attacked our whole damn roster.
Mutiny has a lot of people who used to be on your roster. Makes you wonder what they see and you don't.
The only thing I see is that I'm fixing to take that pretend belt your side just made up and turn it into scrap.
Every belt is pretend until people agree that it's real. You sure you don't want some cake?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Welcome in, Joseph.
The following is a Gauntlet Turmoil match and is a qualifying match for the NXT Mutiny Championship. The rules of the match are as follows. Two superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
It's It's the man who's here to show the WWE Universe that mutiny was a mistake.
And from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 217 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the professional J.O.
I don't think this guy's afraid of anything walking, Corey.
You're right, Saxton. The thing is, courage is only a virtue until you lose. And tonight a loss is likely in this difficult gauntlet match.
Welcome in.
The Scottish Supernova has landed.
Noam Dar is an unmatched tech.
This superstar didn't just walk into the lion's den. He did it carrying a bunch of stakes.
Well, he came here from Raw looking for a fight, and Kevin Owens gave him one against three of Mutiny's best.
The reward will be worth the risk if that man carries Mutiny's new championship back to WWE, Corey.
Big punch. Ouch. Look at the knees.
Endless knee strikes.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Oh, what a knee to the face.
Arm sidekick. Noam Dar is just getting knocked around.
Dar's defensive
From the top.
diving foot stop to the chest.
And here's a cover. Just gets the shoulder up.
He's determined to keep this matchup going.
Oh, look at this combination of strikes.
Like he's got 11 arms and feet.
We can sense the whole WWE Universe behind him right now.
Oh, look at this arm wrench. Bang!
So accurate.
He's attacking without consequence now.
His focus is unshakable right now. Got him in the corner now. Getting him in place, but for what?
All the way to the outside.
Then he moves from the top. Whoa, look out.
Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks.
Ooh, knock your head right off with that knee.
He's ready to show his opponent and the world what he's made of. He doesn't have much time to get back in the ring. Back in just under the wire.
Just a continuous rush on Noam Dar here.
Dar on the wrong side of every exchange lately. Able to slip out of that one.
Oh, ouch. You know, we can stay here, guys.
Oh, what a kick. Right to the leg.
Lands the knee drop. Oh, that's gonna sting your back.
He manages to slip out of the way.
Two knees. You're gonna need your back adjusted after that one.
Uh-oh. Harlem sidekick.
Bird
shoulders down. His arm showed off the mat before one.
Still in it.
What a gutsy performance.
Dodges away.
Knee smashing the face. Just like that, he's busted wide open.
Opening up the floodgates.
No! Kick out at two.
Almost inhuman at this point.
From out of nowhere. RKO! Cover! 2 count. Oh, man, he's out. No Dar's eliminated from this gauntlet match.
Another one down in this gauntlet, and there are still 2 more competitors to come.
So who's next? The one and only Axiom is ready to make some noise. There's truly a mystique about NXT. The black and gold brand has taken on a life of its own here in WWE.
Took him out at the knee. And there is no other term for that than just cheap. A cheap shot. To the arm. Terrible.
Oh, missed connection.
Boom, right in the button. Oh, wow.
Lights out.
Batten down the hatches. These two are unloading.
Here we go. It's popping off.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. And you can see the blood collecting inside Axiom's mask.
Face wash. Uh-oh. About to hit. Rock bottom. And that can vanquish Axiom.
2. Yes, Axiom has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
And now here we have it, right at the final stretch of this gauntlet match. All right, here comes Lead and makes some noise in this gauntlet match.
A moment of calm in the storm of this gauntlet match.
Big boots. And West can't stop any offense coming his way.
And Wes has to quickly pull something out of his sleeve here. Oh, man.
What a clothesline. West gets the better there.
Wes is pushing back now.
That could be the spark West was looking for.
Snap suplex. Down for the pin. Kick out before a 2.
Solid 1 count, but not there yet.
Big punch. Ouch. Oh.
Round and round into the small package.
And he manages to kick out in 1.
Strong kick out, but you have to wonder if he can keep it up.
He gets out of the way.
Harlem sidekick. And this onslaught's really taken everything out of him.
Can he overcome this?
What a counter! Power slam!
Being placed in the corner here. Trapped in the corner. Chops and punches.
Alternating punches and chops in the corner.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Counter. Saw it coming. Will he get on with it already? This is a fight.
Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down.
Ooh. Ooh.
Nasty right hand. Enziguri to the floor.
He looks like the kind of competitor that can take on all comers right now.
He's able to beat the count just in time. High angle belly to back suplex.
West needs to get his wits about him fast.
Party's over.
Welcome in, Ricardo.
Here is your winner, the professional J.O.
If NXT Mutiny holds up their end of the bargain, this man will be competing for their new championship.
I think we're going to see a trap spring anytime now because there's no way Kevin Owens and Bayley would let that happen.
Why is this dog eating at 11:35 at night?
I'm trying to figure that out myself.
Come on, children. Why y'all doing your mama like that? I'm on the road.
Let's see. Man, Junie.
I'd question your strategy with all this mutiny title stuff, but I kind of feel like you're making it up as you go along.
You ever known me to do anything different?
I know you also didn't have a plan when you decided to climb Old Man Thompson's tree, and we had to call the fire department to carry you down. Not a great look.
Oh, sure. Bring up my childhood trauma.
Hopefully you're triggered enough that you actually give some thought to what you're doing.
That was a long time ago. I've refined my improvisational technique.
Beating everyone up is only a technique until you lose a fight.
We got ourselves a real simple solution then.
Yeah, you just have to keep winning. Here's the thing. Doesn't this all seem a little easy? Mutiny could have jumped you, but they didn't. Not to mention this whole mystery chamber twist. Something's up.
Trust me, if they have something planned, I'll be ready for it. The price is worth the cost. We got the Unity belts. I take this new title off the table, Mutiny doesn't have much left after that.
Your mind's made up, so this is a losing argument. Good luck down there.
We have no idea who is in those mutiny mystery pods, guys.
What we do know is that every man in that chamber is going after the guy carrying WWE's banner.
This superstar knew the risk going in, Corey. Now we're going to see if he can reap the rewards and become the first ever mutiny champion.
Big punch. Ouch. Uh-oh. Harlem sidekick. I see a cut on Wolfgang after that exchange. The kick connects.
Knee right to the midsection. That shot on Wolfgang did not miss.
Super kick.
Wolfgang isn't being given a chance to breathe.
Wolfgang needs to reformulate a strategy.
Punch lands. Into the cover. Gets the shoulder up. Wow. What's it going to take?
I can't believe the ref didn't get two here. And right now, Andre Chase is next to set foot in the Elimination Chamber matchup.
Like he's got 11 arms and feet. Able to slip away.
There it is. Reversal.
Huge toss. It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person and make a statement.
Elbow drop.
Merciless knee to the face.
Goes into the pin. Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan.
Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut.
Oh, look at these kicks.
Oh. Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
Just going all out with every blow. We were all counting down the seconds until Hudson entered the chamber.
channeling his energy to stay in this matchup.
Clothesline in the corner.
Wolfgang isn't being given a chance to breathe.
Any attempt of offense from Wolfgang.
He could do it here.
He's able to end the pin count there.
Waist lock. Able to counter. Look at fighting out.
Manages to fight out with a series of punches.
Arm wringer applied and look out.
Makes the cover. Only a 1 count before the kick out.
Those 1 counts getting harder and harder to kick out of.
The face has been planted.
Not looking good. In this position.
Out of the pocket, into the action. Here's Brooks Jensen.
Sent flying out of the ring here. And into the count. 2. He narrowly avoids the count. Not yet.
Sweeps the leg for the takedown. Looking to step over.
Oh, look at this. Boston Crab.
Using his leg strength to escape.
No daylight in sight here. It's a fight for survival. And only the strongest will survive.
Neck breaker. And it looked like Chase might have made a miscalculation there.
Isn't enough to put Chase away.
No clue what we're about to see from Frazier in the chamber.
Getting positioned on the top rope.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. No, 2 count.
This is no time to hesitate. You can feel the end coming. Inverted face lock.
Driven down with an elbow to the heart.
Cover here. Kicks out.
But you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Andre wards that attack off. Able to capitalize on Hudson's mistake. And he goes crashing to the outside.
Oh, vicious running knee lift.
Out of the ring and onto that dangerous floor of the chamber.
This is it.
Kicking out in time.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge.
Neck breaker.
Under the fly.
Side effect. Cover. 2. No, he gets the shoulder up.
How in the world did he kick out? Boom! Ooh. Good golly, Miss Molly. Oh, man.
He got the shoulder up in time. Wow. Look out. Oh, so there's the cover. Kicks out before 1.
What's it going to take to put this match away?
Kicks out after 1.
Not quite enough to put him away.
Elbow.
Right to the kidneys from behind. Uh-oh. Oh, you kidding me?
Back of his neck.
Watch out.
Frog splash. He may get the 3 count right here.
This is it. Starting to open up a bit inside the chamber here. These 4 superstars have some room to work.
Frazier's focus got rattled there.
Yeah, Jensen saw the opportunity and didn't hesitate.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. That should do it right there. Kick out.
What a match.
Brooks Jensen setting up.
Ooh, brutal forearm.
Got him bumped.
Jensen was right on target.
He thinks he has it.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Duke's fully intent on end. Will it be? I think so. We are looking at three superstars who are left to battle inside the chamber.
And he comes. He may get the 3 count right here.
I think so.
He kicks out at 2.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Sent into the corner. Got him on that turnbuckle. Oh, and fights back.
Knee strike connects.
There's a combo of strikes.
Knee right to the face. Chop.
Down with cover. Is it enough?
A defiant kick out after 1.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath.
Able to capitalize on Hudson's mistake. Running knee lift.
Out of nowhere.
KO! Is it enough? The cover! 3, no!
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
And right between the shoulder blades.
It's just disrespectful.
Oh, my goodness, what a knee strike. Double knee backbreaker.
Does he get it here? Kicks out. He still has life.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
Launched right out of the ring. Big boot. What a boot. Jensen looking to go airborne.
Here we go.
Diving clothesline. Will it be? Shoulder up, shoulder up.
What do you have to do to put this guy away? There's a combo of strikes.
Knee right to the face.
Oh, vicious running knee lift.
Neck breaker. Ouch.
And avoids taking any damage.
Strong counter from Jensen.
Up and
Oh, knee right to the spine. And there's the cover. And a strong kick out in 1.
I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
to the midsection, hooked up. Here it comes.
Spinning brain buster.
Powerbomb position. But right hands create separation and an escape.
That's a bad landing. Steered away there.
Oh, and he stops that offense.
Uh-oh. About to hit.
Is there any life left in Jensen?
2.
And now these two are fighting for that final fall. Right to the kidneys from behind.
His body is showing the effects of this match.
Yeah, experiencing the pain and side effects of the chamber is inevitable, no matter who you are. Uh-oh. About to hit. Rock bottom. Hudson won't come back after that.
2. He survived the gauntlet. He survived this mutiny mystery chamber, and now he's not only one half of the Unity champions, but the very first NXT Mutiny champion.
Mutiny's leadership cannot be happy.
I don't like to compliment Mutiny, but that is one nice-looking championship.
Guys, what's the new champ doing? Is that a sledgehammer?
This might be a short-lived run for that championship.
I think you're right, Cole.
He's destroying the brand new NXT Mutiny title.
Not only that, but he's sending a strong and clear message, Cole.
Look at that. All the work that went into it, destroyed by the very first champion. You'll love to see it.
If you're on Team WWE, and I am, maybe this is a sign of things to come. Maybe we are one step closer to the destruction of Mutiny.
We can only hope.
Wow, what a statement. What an incredible victory for WWE. First, you basically steal the Unity Championships. Now you destroy our first ever NXT Mutiny Championship belt that we didn't even give a damn about in the first place. That's right. You never wondered why we didn't come out and stop you from wrecking our title? Or why we even gave you the opportunity to win it in the first place? Or why when those mystery pods opened, that it wasn't some big WWE superstars who had jumped to Mutiny? It's because you played right into our plan. Not only did you spend 2 weeks spiking our ratings, you wore yourself out, showing us exactly who the weakest links in Mutiny's chain were. And now, we've cut them out. So thank you. You managed to make Mutiny that much stronger. Maybe next time, think twice before you barge in here with a head full of steam and no real plan. Or better yet, don't think twice. Seems to work out better for us that way.
That's the way you make an impression. Bust in through the front door and make them choke on their own egos.
I appreciate it, but the way KO spun things didn't make it feel like a win.
Come on. You walked into their house, beat half their roster, and turned their fancy title belt into shrapnel. Kevin Owens was just spinning.
She's right. If I had to guess, they didn't expect you to go rampaging through like a bulldozer. KO made all that up to save face.
They could have jumped me at any time, but they didn't. They put a bunch of scrubs into the chamber match. Hell, Psycho Sally came out to the parking lot to offer me some cake. Makes me wonder.
If they created a title because they knew you couldn't resist going down there to win it, sacrificed a bunch of their own guys just to see if they could hang with you, then baked you a cake? That seems a little egocentric.
Well, when you put it like that.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Amidst all this NXT mutiny chaos, there's one thing that's been catching our eye, piquing our interest, if you will.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But two of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? That's real unity. Unlike the current champions whose bond is that they grew up together. I grew up with a lot of weirdos. Doesn't mean they'd make a good tag team partner.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on Mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.
champions joined by their mentor, CM Punk.
I don't think calling CM Punk a mentor goes far enough. He's really been a guide, a guru, and a friend to these two.
Well, you're not wrong, Saxton. I was skeptical of how valuable the influence of a guy like Punk could be, but you can't argue with the results.
These two have put Mutiny on pause, and Becky and Seth are on high alert. And here are the challengers: Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins.
A mixed-gender tag title and a husband and wife tag team? It's easy to feel like these Unity titles were made for Seth and Becky.
Unfortunately, they forgot to put them on their wedding registry, so they're going to have to earn them in the ring, just like everyone else.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. And their opponents, the professional and Bailey Spencer.
There you see what's at stake: the NXT Unity Tag Team titles. This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created, for the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is an all WWE title match, and I am here for it. Wow!
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Utilizing a little penchak salat.
Well, he's got 11 arms and feet. Rollins can't find any reprieve right now.
This can't be how Rollins envisioned his night going.
Shot to the midsection connects.
Oh my gosh! Terminating knee smash.
Mounted palm strikes. The champ isn't backing off, bringing the lightning and thunder with every single strike.
Brutality. You could see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
He's getting overrun by this onslaught of attacks.
Yeah, he is struggling to get back into the swing of things.
Gets driven into the corner. Kick to the body and now dragging their opponent's face. Right across the top rope. Wrestle him down. Gets cinched in. This could be over. Perfectly executed.
Keep the team in this one.
Oh my gosh!
Now shoulders down.
Here we go. Not getting to 2 at this point has got to say something.
Flatliner, man, face first.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Oh my God! And right into the pin.
Uh-oh.
There's 2. A close count for the challenger.
He thought he had it.
Turns that in his favor. Uh-oh. Arm sidekick.
Oh my gosh. Terminating knee smash.
The challenger struggling for anything here.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now.
Bringing up the pin attempt on the teammate.
Rollins dead to rights in desperate need of salvation.
Party's over. It's time to hit the lights. Consider your title dreams dashed after that.
This has to be it.
There's 2. Got the shoulder up.
I don't believe it. How did the challenger survive that?
By the skin of their teeth. And don't expect the champ to start going easy on him now.
This was the moment to capitalize on. That should have been the end. And we just saw a flurry of strikes here. Shoulders down to retain.
The tag team champions retain.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the professional J.O. and Bailey Spencer.
They've done it. A well-deserved victory against tough competition.
And it's more than a win. This match is a reminder of what everyone is fighting for. Not just championships, but a break from the mutiny chaos and a glimpse of what WWE was, and hopefully will be again soon.
All right, chat. I'm gonna call it as far as WWE goes for tonight. Thanks for sliding through and tuning in. If anything, wife and I might jump on a Fortnite in a little bit, so I'm gonna shut this live down. It's been going on for just under 2 hours. Um, if we do decide to get back on, we might play some a little bit of Fortnite. So thank you once again for the support. Really, really appreciate it. Trying something different, playing 2K, WWE 2K25, the My Rise career mode. So